So where are you calling us from?
Me, home. I'm at home.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were training tonight.
Nah, nah, nah. I'm at home for you guys.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So how's fight camp treating you?
Yeah, fire camp's going well. Can't wait. To be fair, I'm ready to go. Ready to go.
And you're fighting Martin Harris at Cage Warriors 102 in London.
Yeah.
What do you make of your opponent?
Uh, his game. Yeah, he's all right. Don't think he's a killer. I mean, I've fought some killers. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. I'll be ready.
You're another one who's not really much of a shit talker, are you?
To be fair, not anymore, really. I'm just too busy. I'm just too busy with life. If the fight was paying my bills, then I'd put more effort into the preamble of it and stuff. But it's not. So, do you know what I mean? I'm just bit too busy now. But it's all good. Why do you want me to talk more shit?
You can say whatever you want.
Well, yeah, he's this, he's that, and nah. I've done this too many times now, and I've had fights where I put more effort into it, but it just takes more effort into the lead up and stuff, but it just takes too much effort, too much energy and stuff, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very mentally draining to always stay on and be this character.
Yeah.
And Mr. Bag and Tag is a character in my eyes. Yeah, it's not really me anymore. Do you know what I mean?
When did
So
you first
nah.
start going by that name?
When I first started fighting, actually, to be fair, yeah, I mean, people are supposed to, you know what I mean? You're supposed to be given a fight name, but I couldn't wait. I couldn't really wait to get everyone. So I was like proper brainstorming like fight names, and yeah, it came up with Bag and Tag one day. Everyone thought it was a joke. To be fair, a lot of people, like even in my own camp, a lot of people would laugh at me like, "What are you doing that for, Nathan?" Or whatever. Then yeah, I had a fight, and I was flagging, and then my crowd just started saying Bag and Tag to the point where everyone was going for it. It was like a nice little cozy venue, and
Yeah.
it just lifted me up. And after that, it was like, well, I can't not use it now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so yeah, it was good timing because it was when I was still amateur and that. Um, and then yeah, lined me up nicely for my pro career, and now I can't shake it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I've been at Cage Warriors London where everyone's been shouting that as well.
Yeah, and do you know what? I mean, my first few fights, when what I mean, people will believe in the hype. I used to fight the Troxy on UCMMA. Then, oh my goodness, it was, what I mean, the atmosphere was crazy. Like you could hear it,
Yeah.
and when people didn't know who I was, it was like, who's that guy? You know what I mean? I got to get back there one day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll get there. I'll get there one day. But nah, it's all a bit of tongue in cheek and that. But yeah, it's a bit of an alter ego for me.
It must be a big lift though to hear, like it's like a chant that really take off and you can really hear it. It must be a big lift when you're in the cage.
100%, 100%, because like that's how your crowd can connect with you. And do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and I know that they're talking about me because it's my name,
Yeah.
and it's a good way to distinguish throughout all the crowd because I've been the away fighter, I've been the underdog, and and you know what I mean. You're not quite sure if they're cheering for you. Well, you do, because if they do a good move, and it's like But when they're synced with you, calling your name, it's good. It's a good way to get you in that zone and keep you there.
And you alluded to it earlier, but you have fought an awful lot of killers, like people who've got the belts at the moment. Obviously, Ross Houston, Alex Lahore, Bama. Like, what has that been like? And do you feel that you're back up there challenging for those spots again?
Yeah, man, 100%. I mean, yeah, you just named just two names there. I've had a lot of pro fights, and if you look back for I've fought the top guys for a good amount of years, and it's cool, man. I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't want easy fights. I don't need easy fights. At the same time, I've got nothing to prove. You know what I mean? You say my name, you know my name. It carries weight. And I do believe I've got what it takes. I've travelled a lot, and I've sparred some household names in that, and I've got the skills. And I do believe that, and I'll keep going. I'll keep going to as long as I need to. I just need that break where the fight person is reflecting not so much my skill set, but it's reflecting the risks that I'm taking.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? No disrespect to cage drawers, but it ain't there.
So what is the plan for you?
I don't know. I mean, I've had plans, and I don't really want to jinx it. So, I mean,
fair enough.
I'll take one step at a time. Right now, it's to get past Martin Harris, and then from there, then I can see what's good. I've been at where I've plotted out my next 3-4 fights, and I'm like, yeah, right, cool. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Not got the result I've wanted, and then all of a sudden, automatically, that door just shuts. Yeah. And it shuts with a sting. You know what I mean? And that's not just from promoters. That's from sponsors. It's also from from support. Do you know what I mean? People are fickle out there, but the guys that are with me, they're with me, and I love them with all my heart. So it's all good. I'm doing me. I enjoy fighting. I do it because I enjoy it, not because I need to do it. So there's a big difference for me right now. So I'm gonna carry on fighting whilst I enjoy it.
Yeah, and obviously your last fight was that big win over Brad Wheeler, Cage Warriors veteran. How satisfying was that?
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you, and I've not actually said it because no one's actually asked me. But it's okay. This one's for you. Had I lost that would have been it. That would have been gloves hung up. Not because, obviously everyone wants to win, but
oh no,
we lost him.
Oh no, I think we have. Yeah.
Wait a second, he might pop back. His little square's still in there a second, so perhaps he just lost connection.
I'm going to take this moment to start charging my phone as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take the earphones out as well. Design flaw with these.
I know that's the problem with the flash connector. Hopefully we'll get Nathan back in just so we can finish off that point, because that was
juicy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It left us on a cliffhanger.
Keeping us wanting more. There were a few questions for him as well on YouTube, so.
Oh, let's hope we can get him back on. Oh, his square's gone, Lewis.
Oh, here we go.
Joined.
Hello?
Here we go, Nathan.
Hi, you back?
Hello. Sorry about that. My connection's a bit dodgy.
Yeah. We lost you just at the best part of that story then.
Yeah. Sorry. But I still, yeah. Basically, yeah. I would have hung my gloves up if I didn't win that. Everyone wants to win and stuff, and it's not that I don't need to win, but we need to see proof in the pudding, and you need to still have that direction going forward and see results. You need to see results for the hard work. You know, we put all our time and effort, us fighters, and the level that we're fighting at is, you know, it's all or nothing. You're in it or you're not. And I've done. I've made so many different changes. I've put it all on the line. I've sacrificed, and yeah, it been a few bouts where it's just, what more could I do physically? What more could I have done? Do you know what I mean? But I didn't. So yeah, I'm still here, and I mean, I'm just scratching the surface. You know, even though it's like my 22nd, this would be my 22nd fight. I don't even think I've got near to my peak. So I still got a lot more to offer, and hopefully you'll see this in my performances.
God, I had no idea that you came that close to retiring. Actually, when I spoke to you afterwards, you looked relieved more than you looked like excited.
Yeah, because like I said, I've still got a long way to go. Did you know what I mean? In relation to most other fighters, in relation to Brad, actually, my body clock is so young. You know, I started training relatively late in life, and it's like there's so much more to go. And I'm that kind of person. I'm if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it right. And
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been the right time to stop. You know, I'm not finishing um, the goal incomplete. And now your next question is going to be, well, what is your goal? Well, the goal is, you know, the goal is to be world champion, and I had my chance a couple of years ago, or a year and a half ago, and yeah, it's a bitter pill. That was a bitter pill to swallow, but I'm at peace with it,
Yeah.
and I ain't gonna stop until one, I get that rematch. Two, I get that belt around my waist.
Yeah. I think the hardest part of fighting has got to be picking yourself up after a result doesn't go your way. Like you said as well, just if you can't attract the sponsors or whatever, it must just feel like one kick in the teeth after another, and it's so tough. And people, I can see why people do walk away from it, but it's just that fighter mindset. Like it's not even just the punches and the kicks that you take in the cage. It's what you have to go through mentally to still believe in yourself every time that something doesn't go your way.
No, 100%, 100%. But you know, I've got a really strong team around me, that have helped to, you know what I mean, help me keep that focus, because you know, it's a lonely place in that cage, I tell you, especially when that that door shuts. You know what I mean? It's an individual sport, but it really is a team effort. Um, so no, shout out to my team.
Awesome. Lewis, I think you said we've got some YouTube questions for Nathan.
Yeah, we've got a few. One question from me first, Nathan.
Yes, mate.
You said earlier your goal is to become the world champion. A pretty stacked division in the welterweight division now, isn't it? You've got obviously Ross Houston. There's an interim belt coming up now between Lahore and Dalby.
Yeah.
As well as a lot of other good fighters. You know, you've got Aaron Khalid who's doing well, yourself off the back of a victory. Where do you see yourself amongst that lot at the moment?
I see myself in in a pool full of sharks, you know.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
that's all good. Kate, you missed that opportunity when you know, I was saying I've been fought in tough people. You should have been like, yeah, but Nathan, you're a killer as well. That's what you should have said. But you didn't say that.
I'm sorry.
But I forgive you. I forgive you.
I think
No, I
it's
mean,
just a bit of a time delay. I was just about to say it now.
Oh wait. Yeah. Well, you know. Now, on a serious note, I see myself in the midst of it. You know. But unfortunately, like I've not had the streak. You know, I've got the experience. I've seen pretty much anything and everything. I've fought different types. I've thrown different things. You know, but I'm starting my run. I'm starting my run from now.
Yeah,
You know, is all I can say. I've experienced fighting the. I've taken fights that no one's want to take. No one's wanted to accept. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And I've come away with a W. So I know I can do it. I've tasted that like that climb, and I've tasted the top. You know what I mean? And I've had it in that bell at the tips of my fingers. Do you know what I mean? So I know it's in my reach, and I know I can do it again. You know, it's just I've just got to wait for time to time. You like you're saying for the time lapse. No one can take from you what you don't let go of, and yeah, man. Don't worry. Time, you know what I mean. Time will tell. I guess get past mine, Harris, and then I'll have the confidence in myself to take those tough fights again. And then there won't be any question. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Today, Graham Boylan tweeted saying that the 170 division is a shark tank and there's a new resident shark about to be unleashed into the shark tank. Do you know who that is?
I think he's talking about Craig White. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we thought he was already announced that, like, maybe it was somebody else. Like,
Yeah, I thought he was saying they're signing somebody else, like signing a new fighter.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That's what I got from it.
Wasn't sure if you had an inside scoop.
Nah. I don't. I'm afraid.
No scoop.
It ain't me, so he ain't talking about me. Do you know what I mean? So don't worry. Next question.
So we've got a few in the YouTube comments here. A few from Chris Emmanuel. First one.
That's my guy right there.
First one is he asking, can you ask Nathan when he's getting married?
Oh my God, this guy. Oh my, that's not my guy. That's your boy. Fuck your boy. I don't know. That's a good question. Everyone's still, or family's still asking me that. I don't know. It's in the works right now. I'm just keeping my head down, putting my front foot forward, and saving. And when the time's right, the time's right. You know, it's not a rush. So.
Are you one for proposing in a cage?
Nah. I'm
one of those that champions.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, each to their own. It's not my style. I'm very much more private in a sense. And yeah, whenever I tell people that I keep myself to myself, they're like, "What? No, you don't." Like, you know, I'm very, very cool on social media. I don't mind putting myself out there. But like I said right at the start, there's two people. There's Mr. Bag and Tag, that will sign the contract, and then there's Nathan Jones, that does what he can to get Mr. Bag and Tag ready. So
yeah.
Brilliant. Next one. We've got a couple from Chris Emmanuel, so I'll go for the next one. He just says, "You look adorable." Just statement, you look adorable.
Well, do you know what? I'll let him off for the first question. Then, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And the next one, he's asking, can you ask Nathan if the beef with Alex Lahore is still going, and if you'd like to face him again in Cage Warriors?
Okay. First of all, this is my interview, so I'm going to just say this as it is, and then I'm going to move on as quickly as I can because it's my time. I don't like the guy. Everything that's gone on is true. You know, there's no acting on both parts. It takes two to tango. So if it engages the viewers, and gets people interested in the fight, then you know what, he's playing his role. Do you know what I mean? But even after the fight, I shook his hand. I congratulated him, and that was sincere. But since then, there's been two occasions where he's thrown it in my face. You know, oh, you got knocked out once, you want to get knocked out again. Do you know what I mean? Said it publicly. One was just before I was gonna, just literally like an hour, 2 hours before I was gonna fight Adam Proctor. That happened. And then another occasion was when my friend, we were backstage and we both were cornering people. Do you know what I mean? And just yeah, I don't have time for people that cross the line. This is a sport, and some people just take it a bit too far. So I've lent my. That's the reason why I left BAMMA, because it was said publicly. So I said, okay, I went about the right channels to get the fight. Again, if you wanted that much, you want to say in front of everyone, well, there's the time and a place, and the time and the place is where we're both getting paid, not backstage where it's not for us. But I didn't get a fight, so I moved on, and then he's followed me or joined after me, whatever. So again, if the stars align, then cool. But I don't need to call him out. I don't need to ask for that fight. Like I said, I'm at peace. I can move on. He's not worth my time. But at the same time, I'm not going to say no. So I'll take that with open arms. But I only want fights where I'm going to progress and move forward. So
how do you see his fight with Dalby going? On paper, I'll give it to Dalby, but it's MMA. You gotta love it or you gotta hate it. Do you know what I mean? It's a game of inches, so he could get lucky. It depends if he's still seeing his same voodoo person. You know what I mean? Yeah.
True story.
Oh my God.
Meatbag 92 is asking, how are you tackling nutrition just now?
Yeah, nutrition's going well. Shout out to Yanis Fleming, Mr. Sport. You know what I mean? He knows his stuff, man. So nutrition, diet is never a problem. Never have a problem making weight. I was bang on the button.
You don't cut that much, do you?
Nah, I don't. But I still have to do it right. I still gotta make the weight.
Yeah.
But no, you're right. I mean, I'm a relatively a small welterweight, and if there's a 165 division, that's me. I'm waiting to go down, to be fair. And until then, I still got to fight these big guys, and they're getting bigger and bigger. But I'm a technical fighter. I'm a cerebral fighter, so it doesn't faze me if they're naturally 5 kilos bigger than me, and is what it is really.
That's another reason why you feel you've got like less miles on the clock as well. Do you feel like you're like younger in your fighting career?
Yeah, I mean,
age.
Yeah, I don't put as much stress on the body as others do.
Yeah.
And I also train smart. Do you know what I mean? There's too many people that have gym wars, and if I ain't getting paid, fucking hell. Do you know what I mean? I gotta be getting paid to be taking constant needless risks.
Are there people you avoid in sparring?
No, not necessarily avoid in sparring, but I just I don't know, man. I don't really want to name drop, but I've sparred some guys that just all they want to do is just take your head off. But then when it comes to it, they're gonna have to do that in the cage. So yeah, whatever. But that's not me. I know how to fight. You know what I mean? So I just need to get myself ready to fight, as opposed to fighting in the gym.
And a prediction for this fight on the 2nd of March? How are you going to win?
I like that question. How? First round, sub, bag and tag. Yeah, I got to get that finish. It's been a while since I got a finish. So I need to do it for myself first and foremost, but then I need to do it for the haters out there, people
Haters?
not so much, not haters, non-believers. There you go, the non-believers out there. And yeah. First round sub. I don't want to call the sub because it can go anywhere. Do you know what I mean? It could even go the distance. In that case, right, it's either going to be a rear naked choke, it's going to be a triangle, or it's going to be a Darce choke. One of the three, you know. No, I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm happy. I'm happy either way. But ideally, I would like a finish, and I'd like it in as quickly as possible. I don't get paid overtime.
Right, I'm going to get on my betting app as soon as we're off this call.
And if I make you some money, you better go hard with me.
Okay, I'll buy you a drink. How's that?
Well, all right. It's the best I'm going to get, I suppose.
Awesome. Have you got any more questions for Nathan Lewis?
Not many more questions. The last one from YouTube is just asking, how many Jaffa cakes can you eat in a minute? The standard question we've been asking lately.
Mate. Yeah, if this is straight after the fight, I could beat 17 easy. Straight after the fight, no problem at all. Yeah, but my thing's cheesecake. I'm a fiend for cheesecake, so you line up that cheesecake, I'll go on for days, no problem at all. You know.
I swear somebody said cheesecakes last week as well. We've got to get some competitive eating going on for the podcast.
There's no contest when it comes with me. Listen, there's no contest. I am the champ.
I won't tell Mr. Sport.
No.
Awesome. Any more from you, Lewis?
No, just want to say thanks for coming on, and look forward to watching you fight up in the O2, Nathan.
No, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
To it. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Cheers.
See you, buddy.
See ya.